Here we go. Hi, how you guys are doing? It's your brother BOLO V&R. And I have 3 platforms. I would love for you to subscribe to all 3 of them. Right now, especially BOLO V&R Clips. Let's get to 8,000 subs over there, man. Let's get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That'll be so dope. That'll be so dope. Anywho, also remember that the Cash App is open. The PayPal is also open. Alright, Super Chat is not available because I live in Jamaica. I know, right? Sucks. Sucks. It royally sucks. But guess what? It is what it is. Now, we're going to go to Mr. Will Rattigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Will Rattigan has a message for the Jamaican people. And I'm not going to be saying much. I'm just going to let that man talk. Because what he's saying needs to be said and needs to be understood. And we all need to get in line and play our role and our part in the advancement of our country. Listen to this.
As well. Blessings.
Well said, Jamaics. Big up all the people in the chat. Pastor Ricky, big up yourself. And we are asking Brother Rattigan to close the curtain for us tonight. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Again, another thanks. Another wonderful program, brethren. Another wonderful program. You know, if you consider last year as the flicker, this year will be the flame. We have to turn up the heat because the Jamaican people must suffer. We cannot sit idly by and just watch it happen without taking some kind of action. Again, within the constraints of the law. What we're doing heretofore has never been done, at least not on this scale, where you have so many people holding or attempting to hold government accountable. You've always had people, but in terms of the sheer number of people doing it right now, because of this wonderful platform called social media, if we had to depend on traditional media, the word would never get out. It would be stifled, it would be choked. But them can't choke social media, although there have been talks about passing legislation. The previous commissioner said they were contemplating passing legislation to control social media. The cat's out of the bag, can't put it back. You know, the smoke come out of the room already, can't it back in. Let me just say that I know people that it's kind of frustrating for some of you because you're getting information from us that you're just not getting anywhere, and you get it is a steady diet of it. And so now you're saying, well, we want to give you information, but we're not going to do. Well, let me just say that the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation was founded less than 2 years ago, actually a year and a half ago. And last year, it sponsored and participated in 4 protests and 1 conference, not to mention the letter writing campaign. So we have done a lot where, I mean, if you go back and you look at the history of the diaspora, these things have never been done. And in 1 year, these are all the things that we managed to accomplish. We're looking forward to a banner year this year, where we're going to be doing a lot more in terms of international pressure. The Magnitsky Act, we spoke about that. Once we do it and we send it off, it's out of our control. It's up to these governments and these international organizations what they want to do. But we have a job to do, and that is to prepare the thing and to submit it. And once we submit it, and that's it, our job is finished. You know what I mean? We can do follow-ups and things like that. Local pressure. We need the Jamaican people to start acting as if they are victims. You know what I mean? And so they have to start shouting. They're not doing enough of it. We're not hearing enough we're not seeing enough being done by civil society. We see press releases, and I've read some of them, and they're written in language that the ordinary Jamaican will not understand. And then we don't see a follow-up. We see press releases, but we don't see a press conference to explain that. JAMP is doing a good job because JAMP actually did a press conference, push out information, did a press conference. But for the others, we're not seeing enough of it. We're not that whatever they're attempting, it's not reaching the grassroots people. And that's where we need to start this movement from. We need to start it from there, not from the middle class. The middle class is disappearing. Either they're becoming poor or they're running away. They're fleeing and they're going overseas. So it's disappearing. So you need to reach out to the grassroots people. You cannot do it with only a press release that a lot of people can't read and understand. We haven't heard much from the churches in Jamaica, and most numbers. Jamaica have most churches per square mile in the world, and we just don't have the prayer breakfast, and it's a joke because
embarrassing. We need some milk.
firebrands are not invited. Where you have the ones who want kowtow to the government. Those are the ones who, you know, they get invited to it and they go and they eat well and they speak well, but they don't do nothing. That's the end of it. They don't do anything. I saw one little weak statement put out by them regarding the Prime Minister's attempt to get rid of the Integrity Commission by asking that certain provisions be either removed or amended, asking the court to step in.
Emotional damage.
And also with the other provisions that apply to him. I don't see much from the churches. PSOJ, the business community, they wield a tremendous amount of power, because they're the ones who tell the Prime Minister, say, we're going to do this, and we want you to do this, we want you to do that, because they're the ones who can finance a campaign.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
And we don't, what we get platitudes from them. We don't get any action, you know. And the platitudes, they're few and far between. It's only when like a businessman get shut up on things like that, you'll hear them say that, no, we have to do something about the crime thing and blah, 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 blah.
What can go so? What can go so?
But you don't see a consistent effort to hold government accountable. The diaspora, there's a consistent effort to hold them accountable, and that is what we are doing. And let me just add that the opposition, and by no means am I favorable to the opposition or the government. I just call a spade as I see it. The opposition is the only party that has actually said we see a place for the diaspora in the development of Jamaica, and here is the space. They've talked about that. They haven't been in power, so we don't know if it's going to come to fruition. But at least in words, they've said it. The Prime Minister, if you know, he said nothing about the diaspora in the New Year's speech, you know. You know, him say nothing about the diaspora. And say, well, all them people that want to come together as family, I want to listen to whatever you're saying. You know, I've been, you know, hear him say things like, I've been stubborn in accepting some of the things that you've said, and maybe there's a middle ground we can meet and blah. Nothing like that. No outreach to say, let's talk, let's come to terms, except when they want money. Right? When they talk the remittances and when a natural disaster like Jamaica, then you hear them say, boy, we can't send hospital things, we can't send this, we can't send that, we can't come down and blah, 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 blah. You see the list them put out when Berry licked them. You see the list them put out, they want all boat, and you know, where them I go with boat? They want to steal all boat, they want another kind of boat, they want this, they want... Somebody should go back and revisit that list, man, and look on that list and see what they ask for. They're asking for things that the government should have provided way before a natural disaster. That's called being proactive. That's called being proactive. You can't tell me that on the island of Jamaica that has been devastated, well, not devastated, but has been hit by hurricanes on several occasions, with a partial or direct hit. And I think there are not very few direct hits. That you don't have a hurricane-proof, what do you call it, sis? Shelter.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way.
You don't have a hurricane-proof, a standardized hurricane-proof. Listen, them put people in a school rooms and say a shelter. You know the one with the decorative bricks, decorative blocks where air can pass through. They don't realize that that is a setup for a missile attack, because a strong hurricane blow through that, you know. Them bricks that come at you, you know, at warp speed, no. Anything in that way gone. And them said, no, we have hurricane shelters. And I said, no, man, this is not when you talk about planning for the future. This is not about government planning. So just want to wrap it up and say this year, I'm encouraged by the support and also the encouragement that I've received, saying we're behind you, we're behind Mystic, we're behind Jeffrey Tavares, we're behind Lonesome, we're behind all the others, and we want to do a bit more. I am encouraged, and I'm going to work my damnedest best, right, to inform the Jamaican people about what's going on, and to make sure that they, if they're not yet, that they will become informed voters. They will stop being legacy voters. If the MP is that you elected is not doing the work, then replacement is the course correction, because you can't keep electing these people thinking that they will do what's in your best interest, your family's best interest, the community's best interest, Jamaica's best interest. You can't do that, because we're seeing them, they're stealing in broad daylight. I mean, no matter what them said to me, them kind of robbery I was going, them kind of stealing I was going. Never used that before. Of course, we're not saying that this government, the JLP, has a monopoly on corruption and stealing. No, it permeates both parties. But what we're saying is the level to which we're seeing it, the barefacedness about how they're doing it.
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
And the amount of it. Scraping is an actual is a very good descriptive term for it, because they not left nothing. They want to take everything they can take, as if them say we know we're not gonna be in power next, the next election, so we have to take everything we can take, because if not, somebody else are gonna have it, and we don't want nobody have it, because we've been out of power for so long, so we are gonna take it. I'm gonna tell the people, we need to wake up. We need to start doing things. A protest is not out of the realm of possibility. Look, thousands showed up last night. You see the concert last night, and I just firing a show up, Whole heap of Jamaicans who are affected by this economy. Whole heap of them. And sad to say that a lot of them who say them have no money to buy books for them kids go school and whatnot, them find the money for buy pretty dress and pretty shoes and bossy shirt and thing for go out this thing. Come here, banks
Emotional damage.
Pretty shoes and bossy shirt and thing for go out this thing. And come here, all banks that give out loan, them give out some loan based on your paycheck, and the interest rates them high, and people use it for dress up for and buy tickets and go other thing. No, supporting a concert, that's fine, it's cultural, and I say by all means support it. Not everybody will support it, but if you want to support an artist, then support your artist. But what I'm saying is that you need to support yourself. God help those who help themselves. Help yourself to better your condition. Just as much as you can go there and spend the money and support an artist, spend the time and support yourself and your community and your family. That's all me I ask you to do. That's all. Just take a stand and say, you know what, this is something that means the world to us, and we just cannot sit idly by and watch it go by. All of the young people who don't vote, may I beg you to go vote. 30% cannot be the mandate for the country of Jamaica. 30% cannot be the mandate. Cannot be. So, people, continue to tune into Mystic and the rest of the programs. Continue to be educated, continue to be enlightened, and take decisive action within the constraints of the law. Let the government know that you're dissatisfied. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at the manifesto, the 2016 manifesto, 15-16 manifesto. Look at the one in 2020. Look at the number of promises that have been made to you over the last 8-9 years. Look at the number of promises, and then look at the number of promises fulfilled. When somebody will tell you after 8-9 years that yes, we're going to do it, no, they don't deserve no chance. They don't deserve another chance, people. So, Mystic, thank you for having me. Jamaics, big up yourself. Ishmael, stay so, and of course, love the sis. Take care.
All right.
Hold on 1 second, Mystic. Ratty, you're forgetting something, and I have to give you a reminder.
Sure.
You said that the Prime Minister didn't say anything about the diaspora, but you are forgetting that not a line, not a letter, not a 50 cent stamp. You have no standing.
You're right. I stand corrected.
If I may, I just want to say something.
People, the message is clear. The message is concise. Wanna help on yourself. Nobody now say, this is not no shot at no artist, right? Nobody now say you can't, enjoy yourself, but prioritize. We're in a recession right now. We're not in a good place in Jamaica right now, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue in the vein that we're going in, or do you want to stand up, stand up, and take your place in the flow of change? Are you going to be in the flow of continuation of the madness that is going on in this country? Or do you want to be a part of the change? That is just the whole point of everything, You understand? I didn't even know you had people that actually went and got a bank loan to go to a concert. It couldn't have been me. It could not. Listen, I'm a party person. I used to be a party animal. And I've never borrowed money to go to a party. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Do you know how backward that is? Do you know, like, listen, man. Listen. At some point, I'm gonna start blaming these government officials. I'm gonna start blaming us because we wield an immense level of power. When I'm talking about moving mountains with the help of the Most High, trust me. Collectively, if we bring our troubles to the Most High, collectively these same troubles, oh, they'll be fixed real quick. They'll be fixed very, very quick. Of course, you can't leave God out of nowhere. Right? So let me know what you guys think about what, you know, good morning, Floyd. Let me know what you guys think about what Rattigan closing arguments was to the people of Jamaica in that wonderful live stream that was done. You understand? Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on all platforms, and donations are welcomed. Alright? The links to all of those options are in the description of the video. Okay? And pinned in the comment section.